Storm's Wall of Skulls is an incredible album. It is shockingly good. It has some of this classic 70s metal vibes to it. What can you tell me about this album? It just blew my mind when I started listening to it.
Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. Thanks very much. Okay. Nice to hear. Thanks very much. Really cool. That's good. That's absolutely what we wanted. That's probably more than we whatever we expected, but that's definitely something that makes us really proud. So since the beginning, we always try to bring the best out of ourselves. But it's the music we love. It's the kind of music we like to play, and so we're fine with it. Thanks very much.
So my favorite song off this album is Solitude. It's enchanting. It's a bit mystical. It's very powerful and raw. What's the background story for that song?
Oh my God. Now you got me. I always, that's a long time since I've done the last interviews for this. The funny thing is really that the record company asked me which song we would like to have as the last single. And then we first decided on Solitude, and then later on we said no, let's go for Where Ravens Fly. But the funny thing is really that a lot of people now do send us emails, about the whole thing, about Solitude and everything else, so which is really bizarre. But it's about young kids, they do start growing up, in areas with full of problems, so drugs and violence and everything about that. But dreams are destroyed, and but the truth is that the hope should never be destroyed, and that you should carry on. So don't lose yourself. So nothing special, nothing spectacular, to be honest.
What is your favorite song off this album?
I think Where Ravens Fly is a track I'm very into, because this combines a lot of the typical Brainstorm trademarks we are well known for, and also the I call it Brainstorm 2.0 as the modern kind of Brainstorm. So it combines best of both sides. So the trademarks people know us for from albums like Midas Mortis or Soul Temptation and stuff, and now people know so many. We have reached a lot of new fans with Midnight Ghost, and I think that this album brings it. This song really brings it down to a point. So I think musically, it's right in your face. It's a pure metal attack, whatever.
Definitely,
Yeah.
and the vocals are incredible in this. Is there any song on this album that is vocally challenging for you?
Um, it sounds really bizarre to you, but Glory Disappears was a kind of strange thing in the studio, because working together with Seb is really cool, really, because he's a musician himself. He's a great musician himself. So and he knows exactly what to expect, so from you. And but the strange thing was really that he just let me sing the first verse, over and over and over again for hours. So, and I was really like, so what the hell is the problem with these words? What's wrong with it? And he said, you will find out at the end. And then I always said, there is no tomorrow. And then he said at the end, now I can show you. After 1.5 or 2 hours, he called me in, and then he said, okay, now we have it, but I let you hear now the first recordings and then the last recordings. And that is a huge difference. You can fix so many things on the computer these days, but what you cannot fix, thank God you cannot fix it, is that you cannot fix a feeling. You know, you can pitch the notes and everything else, but the feeling has to be there. You know, so and this is what he wanted to hear. You know, so and he always said that if you say there is no tomorrow, there has to be no tomorrow. So so sing about it. And I was really like, okay, there you go. It
Huh?
was cool, but it was a kind of a challenge in a very different way. It's not. It wasn't the high note. It wasn't something very aggressive or so. It was the feeling to get it there. Yeah.
Cool. And metal bands are known for the collaborations. There's usually a lot of collaborations in metal music, which you don't get in any other genre. Is there any
Yeah.
dream collaborations for Brainstorm?
Pardon?
Is there any dream collaborations for Brainstorm?
You mean with another musician,
Yeah.
for example? Huh. I might say I'm a big fan of bands like In Flames or so. You know, that would of course would be cool. But to tell you the truth is that of course I would love to play a song with a rock hero from the 80s, you know, for example, you know, a guy like Huey Lewis, you know, Huey Lewis in the news, probably you have heard of him, you know, so it's I think about 40 years ago when he had this huge hit with The Power of Love.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's years ago. I have no idea how this guy looks like these days. But that would be cool, you know. But on the other hand, of course, you know, so playing a few songs, playing a song or writing a song together with the guys in Flames would be cool. And on the other hand, probably writing a song together with people like from Within Temptation, you know, which is totally different. But that would be very interesting to me, you know, to see how they arrange the songs, how they work, you know. So I think every band they have their own secrets, you know, to but hanging out with them in the studio to have a duet, you know, that would be very cool. Very cool.
Awesome. Well, once again, this album is incredible. I really enjoyed it. I will definitely be listening to it on consistent basis. Thank you for your time, and I hope to get to hear more music from your band soon.
Yeah, of course, there will be more, and there will be hopefully a tour in the US, you know. So we've been promised that we will come over, and we hope this thing with this COVID will end real soon, that we all can go to our shows. In Europe, it's probably a little bit more different and difficult than it is in the US these days, but we'll find out real soon. Our booking agency is working really hard on it, and we will cross our fingers, and we'll hopefully we will meet soon in person. That would be very cool to bring over the Wall of Skulls. That would be cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. See you then. Bye.